Hello everyone, students. Today I am going to teach you chapter 3, Nouns, Gender. Everyone get ready with your book. All of you open chapter 3. So let's see here given definition of gender. So first we will learn about what is gender. Gender is the quality of a noun or a pronoun that classifies it into masculine, feminine, common or neuter gender. It means, students, gender is the state being male or female. Sometimes it denotes either male or female, and sometimes gender denotes neither male nor female. So let's see here example given. My brother Dushyant and Mrs. Adlaka's daughter Kanupriya are friends. It means मेरा भाई दुष्यंत और मिसेस अदलाकास की बेटी कनुप्रिया दोस्त हैं. They went to the same school. वे सेम स्कूल में जाते थे. Now here given note. In the above sentences, the word brother tells us that the person being spoken of is a man. So what is brother here? Brother denotes male, no? So that first point is saying the word brother tells us that the person being spoken of is a man. Whenever you will see brother word, so you will clearly understand that it denotes a person, that is male. The word daughter tells us that the person being spoken of is a woman. So here also you can see, if you will see daughter, it means it denotes female creature. Friends tells us that the persons being spoken of can either be female or male. But students, you cannot identify about friends either it should be female or male. It's not clear here because it's given noun word friends. So friends is not clear, no, that it denoting only male or female. So here you can't identify as it is male or female. Next point, school tells us that the noun is an inanimate thing and is neither a female or nor a male. So children, here school also, whenever you will see in your example the word noun school, so it tells us that the noun is an inanimate thing. Means इसे भी हम नहीं समझ पाएंगे school word से, because it is like non-living thing. No, it's not having a life. So it is called non-living thing, is neither a female nor a male. School is neither a female nor a male. Thus, just by looking at these words, we know whether the person is a female or a male. Means if we will talking about any kind of person, so it's either female or male. It is a class name that can refer to both male and female persons, because it's a class name, no, so it can refer male or female persons. It is a non-living thing or a living thing. Some of them we can see non-living thing or living thing. So in this chapter we identify which kind of gender given in these exercises or in this chapter. So children, here now come on that topic. Nouns have 4 genders. Nouns have four genders. Number 1, a noun that denotes a male person or animal is said to be of the masculine gender. It means if we will see a noun that identify or denotes a male creatures, that is called masculine gender. Example, man, boy, uncle, like this, so on. A noun that denotes a female person or animal is said to be of the feminine gender. It means if we will see any noun and that denotes a female creature, that is called feminine gender. Example, woman, girl, like this. A noun that denotes a thing without life, that is neither male nor female, is said to be in the neuter gender. Students, if we will see any non-living thing and noun that denotes a thing without life, means lifeless things, if we will see, it means that is a neuter gender. A noun that denotes either a male or a female is said to be of the common gender. So if we will see any kind of noun that denotes either a male or a female, it means not sure about the person. So that in this situation we will say that is common gender. Example, student, child, friend, pupil, like this. Now, come on, formation of feminine nouns. How we will make feminine nouns. So here given it is, feminine gender can be formed in different ways. Number 1, by adding ESS to the masculine form. So everyone listen very carefully. If you will see any masculine form of noun, then you will first put that word which is masculine plus you will add ESS is equal to, you will find feminine. Turn the page. This table is given. Students, turn the page, then you will see examples of masculine and feminine. Number 1, lion. So it is masculine, and whenever you will add ESS, it will be lioness, LIONESS. Like this, all masculine word given, and it has to be changed if you will add ESS. Now, sometimes the spellings of the words are changed before adding the ESS. This is a different type of note. You can read very carefully. Above given table, if you will add ESS, so the same word masculine will be like that only, like LION, lion, and if you will add ESS, then it will become lioness. There will be no change in masculine or feminine. But here, the below table you can see, children, masculine and feminine. Here also you will add ESS to formation of feminine, but here the spelling will be changed, like hunter, huntress, HUNTER, hunter, no, but you can see in feminine spelling HUNTRESS. Here little bit change. So this different you will learn very properly. Now exercise A. Children, here exercise A, you will change from masculine gender to the feminine gender. You have to note down on your book only using pencil. Now come on point 2, by using a completely different word. So these two table above given, no, you can see here only you will add ESS, then you will form a feminine gender. But here point 2, by using a completely different word, it means here you will see there will be complete different words to formation of feminine, like father, mother. It is not matching with father, no. In feminine, father is different and mother is different word. It means it is completely different. So these feminine and masculine words you have to learn, children, very carefully. B exercise, give the feminine gender of these nouns. This B exercise you all will do on your notebook. On language part, I will tell you which exercises you have to do on notebook and which exercises you have to complete in book only. Now, point 3. See here, B, give the feminine gender of these nouns. This B exercise is given here in this image. Now come on point 3. By adding another word to the feminine noun to make a compound word. Compound word, you know, children, when two nouns you will add, no? So it will become a different noun. So that is called compound word. Like grandfather. Grand is different word, having different meaning, and if you will add father in grand, so it will become grandfather, and then it is a masculine gender. Like this, grandmother, it is feminine gender. Here given page number 17, open children, page number 17. Here given the table, that is a compound word actually. But here also it can be defined like masculine, feminine, like washerman, washerwoman, stepson, stepdaughter, like this. Now come on, exercise C. Change the gender of the nouns in bold to their opposite gender and rewrite these sentences. You have to do this exercise C on your notebook, language part. First you will put today's date and topic name, and then you will start your work. In very beautiful handwriting, there will be no cut, no errors, no shabby works, no marker. So be careful while you start writing. In this bold color, no, given like queen, you can see point 1, the Prime Minister received the Queen at the airport. So what you will do? You will change Queen into masculine gender, and then you will rewrite this point 1 on your notebook. Now come on, point 4. Here it is given. Here are some more words that have an entirely different from their feminine genders. Here the entirely different, you can see the words. Like masculine is hero, so feminine is heroine, like this. Widow, widower, widow, lad, lass, king, queen, bridegroom, brides. So this is entirely different words which is given in this table. Now come on, exercise D. Rewrite the following sentences using the right word. Here also you have to change these sentences and you will use the right word which is given in bracket. You will do this also in your register, language part. Come on, point 5, common and neuter gender. What is common and what is neuter gender? In this point 5, I will going to explain. Words denoting common gender are like anchor, baby, footballer, friend. You can read these kind of words, no? Then you will find that you can't identify which word is masculine and which word is feminine. So that is why these all words are called common gender. When we will talking about anchor, so is it identifying any gender like masculine, feminine? No. So it means anchor is common gender. Like friend also, you having friend male also, female also. So friend is denoting either male or female person. So this word also is here denoting common gender. Like this, all words are given. We often refer to a pet animal and a domestic animal We often refer to a pet animal and a domestic animal like a cat or a dog as he or she. You have to remember this point, children, that we often refer no pet animal like he or she. Words like actress, poetess are not used these days. We use words like actor, poet, author as common gender. Initially, we used feminine gender like actress, poetess, but in modern days, nowadays, we are using in the place of actress, poetess, actor, poet, author. So these are called common gender. Neuter gender refers to non-living things that are neither male nor female. I have told earlier also, some genders having neither male nor female. So this kind of gender is called neuter gender. Those who don't have a life, it means lifeless words, are called neuter gender. Like chair, desk, copy, book, table, you can see around you, there are so many neuter gender you will find easily. Now come on, future. Features. Collective nouns such as army, flock, crew denote collections of living being. Like collective noun, you can see, these are the words of collective noun like army, flock, crew, denote. These are showing living beings. A class is a collection of students and students are living beings. Army is a collection of soldiers and soldiers are living beings. But collective nouns are classified as neuter gender. So all of you learn this point, that if you will see any kind of collective nouns, so it shows neuter gender. Like class, army, battalion, it should be neuter gender. Actually, it is related to the living things, but it is a collective noun and these words represent whole community, so that it is here denotes neuter gender. Now, children, come on here. Exercise E, F, and at the last, remember point. This is the summarize of the chapter, remember point. I will tell you what you will do in your notebook and what you will do only in book.